I've got 5, no, make that 10 crafty hacks for you today. And I'm Melody. Welcome to my channel, Making Melody Crafts, and welcome back to our alphabet series. I'm so glad you're here. So hit that subscribe button and we'll get started. All right, we are already down at the craft table, so let's get right into it. Have you ever misplaced your tools or your crafty accessories? All you need is a little piece of sticky back Velcro or a piece of sticky back hook and loop, and stick that onto whatever the item is that you can't find, and then just put that onto the other side. It works pretty great, and I actually use it in this case. There's my sticky back Velcro, and put it on there, and now I always know where it is, and it's ready whenever I need it. I super love that. Next, have you been out of acetate when you're trying to make a shaker card? Oh my goodness. And it's like, hey, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make a shaker card. Where's that acetate? Where did I put it? I'm out. What am I going to do? Do you have some old dividers? That's all that you need. This is just actually out of an old binder, and I got this secondhand. This very shaker card was made with acetate just like this out of a binder. So pretty neat. Obviously, you just cut it down to size and you're good to go, and it's pretty thick acetate. So that is hack number 2. On to hack number 3. Oh my gosh, the glue sticks, right? Don't we love them? But the problem with glue sticks sometimes is, what happens? The caps get stuck on, the caps get glued on, and no matter how hard you pull, you cannot get them off of there. Well, I've got a solution for you. This is a 2-in-1 hack, by the way. If your cap is already stuck on, go ahead and put that under some warm water, and that will usually make it so that you can at least start to get it off of there. Now, if you're trying to do this before it gets stuck, pretty cool, go ahead and take the cap off. Grab whatever it is that you like to clean with. In my case, I like a baby wipe. Wipe around the inside of that cap. Wipe the outside of that cap. Also get the outside of your glue stick, get all of that glue off of there. Let it dry for a little bit, doesn't take very long, and then grab your lotion. Or, if you've got it, a little glycerin. Go ahead and get just a tiny bit, because the glycerin in the lotion will do the same thing as a little bit of glycerin that you buy at, either the drugstore or the craft store. Go ahead and put that around the outside. Put it around the inside of your cap, and there you go. So if it does not go on all the way when you're trying to put it on there, go ahead and just crank that glue stick down. It'll work just fine. So that's pretty cool. And now we are on to hack number 4. This one is pretty neat. You've had that moment where you've finished a project, you're ready to mail a card, and then, oh my gosh, there's the spot that's not glued down. I already finished this. All you have to do is grab a skewer or grab a toothpick. Skewers are better because you have a little more room to hold on to. Grab your handy dandy glue stick, put your skewer into there and get it a little gluey, and then sometimes I'll just kind of, roll it in there. And this is about how much glue you're gonna have on there. I'm gonna get this under here, and then you can get into a really small space and then just kind of roll that, and you can repair that pretty easily. Once you do repair something like that and it's all stuck down again like that, I would probably give that a minute to dry before you mail it, just so it doesn't get stuck in your envelope. That's another 2-in-1 hack. I'm just full of all the hacks today, I guess. Okay, then number 5. Do you have tools that are falling down in wherever you keep them? Me too. That happens to everybody. I've got a solution for you. This is my favorite. Go ahead and grab yourself some inexpensive coffee beans, whole bean, so aromatic, they smell so good. And then just pour them on in there, and then you have a nice, cool, aromatic way to store a bunch of tools. So pretty neat, and you'll always be able to find them, and they'll stick up, and obviously use as many coffee beans as you like. And we're gonna get right on to number 6. This is a pretty cool one. You don't have a stamp, just grab some plastic packaging that has some kind of texture, some kind of embossing. Get your ink pad, grab whatever cardstock or paper you're going to use, push down your packaging onto your ink pad, and there you go. And now you have another way to have a little stamp. So that's a pretty neat one. And now, number 7. Do you have a little ink on your hands? Whenever you're doing projects, you just never know, right? You get a little ink on your hands, and maybe it's a permanent marker. Well, it's alcohol ink, so like dissolves like. Just grab a little hand sanitizer, get that onto the area, whether it's on your skin or your clothes, and depending how soon you get it on there, it'll just require a little more work, a little more elbow grease to get it off. Then after working that hand sanitizer in a little bit, and then I just used a baby wipe to get it off of there, I've got that off, so that works pretty neat. You can also use it if you got some alcohol ink on your clothes, put a little on, have a paper towel underneath, and just keep blotting until you get it out. And I found that to be pretty effective. Have you ever finished a project, you finished a card, and then you find there's a little bit of glue that I didn't notice that was there before? That's okay. Here we go. Here it comes. Here is hack number 8. Grab yourself a pretty large eraser, because I think this just works better. If you are working in a small area, you're going to want a smaller eraser like that. Then just go ahead and get to wherever you see those areas of glue, and you may need to spend a little bit of time on that. And then just gently erase until you see that glue disappear. And I find that it works absolutely the best with glue sticks. So if you used a glue stick for your project and then you saw a little bit of glue, this is what you want to use to really get that off of there. Rub it on, and then you're good to go. On to number 9. Do you have lots of little metal tools, different things that you work with that are metal, and you put it down and then you put something else down and you go on about your day, whatever, right? Things happen, the dog barks, the kids need something, and now you can't find your metal tool. Especially the smaller the tool is, the easier it is to misplace, right? Happens to everybody. These are little metal stars, and this is from Jolie's Boutique. So I actually have one of these adhered to my craft organizer. Then I just grabbed a really strong magnet, put it right on there, and then that holds my tools, absolutely no problem. You could also use something like this to store some of your dies, especially your smaller dies, because they're easier to find that way. And now, hack number 10. Are your acrylic blocks all over the place? You go to get one and you just can't find them, and you don't know where they are, and they're just so hard to keep organized? Well, here we go. Here's the next hack, binder clips. I use these to hang my smaller ones so that I can find those easily, and then I just hang those on a hook. I don't hang all of these, but I do hang the smaller ones because they're the ones that would fall into my little storage caddy. And just for you, as a bonus for you for hanging on this long, when you have anything that is a liquid or a solid quid or whatever other fancy, word you want to use, go ahead and put those bottles upside down, because then when you're ready to use them, it'll already be upside down in that position, so you'll be good to go. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you had some fun. If you did or learned something, please subscribe. That would help me so much. And why not hit that like button while you're at it. And I'll catch you later.